I'm sorry. This is just a very, very sudden recording. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here, but this is Matpat's final theory. And you bet your ass that we're gonna watch it, because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. We're just going through the evolution of the intros.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Welcome to Game.
Hi.
Where that
is the final time that you will say that. Yep. That is the final time.
How do you say goodbye? 13 years ago, I made you this promise.
Yeah.
Do you want to know more about the games you love without having to put in any work of your own? Well, now you can play and learn. That's right,
What?
Weboverse. We have created Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience.
Okay.
Well, Weboverse, here we are today. 3,000 videos of tangential learning later. How do you sum all that up? I already got super weepy in the last one of these things, so probably shouldn't do that again. It's redundant and probably not great for the tech equipment. We also spent the last 10 weeks together knowing that this day was going to come.
Yeah.
Right? So I really feel
I mean,
like
you made a theory every week, yeah.
I buried hatchets, I rekindled friendships, I made sweeping videos about the state of online entertainment, fired some tanks. That was legitimately...
Oh yeah, the Game Lab
honored my
revisit.
heritage. I made Disney mad at me one final time, which, you know, felt appropriate. Got some new dripping, and just in general, sped ran my way through all the things that were left in my content creator bucket list. So again,
yeah, cruise line and stuff.
How do you say goodbye? First, it's probably most important to remind you that it's not officially goodbye.
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna say it's not like
I'm still gonna be doing plenty of stuff. Like
the channels aren't gonna leave. It's just Matpat is.
I'm still gonna be here on the couch for GT Live. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be.
Also, I'm watching this while it's premiering, so.
In a kill count. Heck, I'm already slated to do the Jacksepticeye.
If I'm talking over anything, I'm sorry.
There's a collaboration I'm doing with Shea Fearless Productions. There's the FNAF musical over on Random Encounters. Like, I will be doing a lot.
Yeah, he'll still be on the channel, just like.
Doing all these things on everyone else's channels. But if you do want to stay in touch with me, there are actually two ways that you can do it.
Twitter.
Normally I'd say something like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
But, we all know that there's like a grand total of 0 people who want to be over on that platform.
Yeah.
So instead, I decided to make you this. A mysterious website named where'smatpat.com. This is going to be a place that I update every once in a while. I have news about some new project that's coming up, or, you know, a mystery that you're going to have to solve by digging through the source code. Yes, it's a ripoff of scottgames.com.
I was going to say,
I don't feel bad about that because I stole enough of my ideas over the years.
Yep.
It kind of owes me one. Editor should drop on some deal with its sunglasses.
I mean, didn't Scott, like, take inspiration?
Make sure you sign up via email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming you with updates or anything. It'll be more like a Matpat newsletter, or maybe a Christmas card that you get every once in a while.
I will be signing up for that after.
Maybe we could chat about a favorite movie or something. I'll send over the occasional video that I'm just inspired to make. Who knows? Basically, this is just meant to be a way to let you all know what I'm up to.
I will sign up to that newsletter.
Subject to filtering algorithms. You know? And to kick things off, this week I'll be selecting 100 random emails that sign up to get personalized letters. And from that point forward, once or twice a week, I'll continue pulling a handful of emails to send personal notes to. It'll be a fun way to stay in touch. Long story short, make sure you bookmark it since you never know what might happen over there.
I mean, I will.
Alright.
I will bookmark it.
Back to the question at hand.
How do you say goodbye?
Yeah. Well, I think you honestly have to end it all where it began. This title, A Game Theory. About game theory. Did you know that Game Theory isn't just a nerdy YouTube show? It's also a nerdy economics concept.
What?
If that's news to you, I honestly can't blame you. At this point, we've created enough confusion online that apparently we've merited our own disambiguation tag on Wikipedia for Game Theory. So, in all seriousness, for the first 5 years of the show, I received so many tweets from people who are mid-year in their economics courses, screenshotting their textbooks, freaking out when they got to the episode on game. It's not an episode, it's a chapter. When they got to the chapter
on Game Theory,
being like, "Oh my gosh, dude, did you know that you were in this thing?" And yeah,
it's crazy.
Did. The pun, believe it or not, was intentional. In fact,
I mean, you've changed a lot of people, Matt.
That it was likely that the final episode of Game Theory was going to be about game theory. Why? Well, because game theory.
Obviously.
Everywhere.
Honestly,
If you've ever seen the movie Love Actually, there's actually this opening monologue in it that goes a little something like this.
We live in a world of hatred and greed. But I don't see that. Seems to me that love is everywhere.
Okay.
If you look for it, you'll find that love
Yeah,
actually...
game theory is indeed everywhere,
Now,
like, literally.
The word love with game theory, and he basically got it.
Yeah, game theory is
We live in a world
everywhere.
of hatred and greed. But I don't see that. Seems to me that...
Game theory?
Game
is
theory?
everywhere. If you look for it, you'll find that...
Game theory?
love
Game
actually
theory?
is
Yes.
all around.
Huh. Who would have suspected that English acting megastar and recent Oompa Loompa Hugh Grant would be making a guest appearance in my final episode?
Huh.
Truly, we have spared no expense for this one. And not only is game theory just everywhere, it also holds the secret to winning everything forever. Yeah,
Oh?
I know, right? That is a huge claim.
I don't know how long this is gonna
I was
be.
saving all my biggest secrets for the grand finale.
But-
So, you know what? Let's not beat around the bush anymore, my friends.
The
Let's
secrets?
make you masters of the universe and reveal how, whether you like it or not, you all are theorists for life. Come on. This way.
Oh, what are you doing, Matt?
Yeah, we're moving off the couch this time. That's
Ooh,
how you know it's
moving off the couch.
At its core, game theory is the science of strategy. So,
Okay.
we gamers, we understand strategy.
Yes.
But what exactly is game theory specifically? Well, to understand that, you have to go back to the original game theorist.
Yeah, go back to the
not
first.
Me, this guy. This guy right here.
Huh?
He might not have himself the red leather jackets or the cool diamond play buttons, but I'll tell you what he does have. A crater on the moon named after himself.
Oh,
So, I'll let
nice.
you decide who has the bigger flex there. This guy right here, he is mathematician John von Neumann,
John
and he
von
was
Neumann.
everywhere back in the day. And I do mean everywhere. Like, this guy was a key player in the invention of the digital computer. He helped with the discovery of the structure of DNA, even the creation of key components for Oppenheimer's Manhattan
So,
Project.
bro is the original game
Big
theorist.
things go big booms. But perhaps his biggest claim to fame was game theory. The idea that in any situation where there are two or more people, or players in this case, you can model out a game that'll help you find the best outcome. Have you ever played rock, paper, scissors and thrown out rock as the first hand? Because you know statistically
Yes.
most people choose their first move to be scissors. Or
Yes.
maybe you picked paper because the last three moves have been rock and they're obviously going to be thrown rock again.
Yeah.
But congratulations, that is game theory in action. You got a medal of freedom for that. So it just goes to show, don't let your dreams just be dreams, kid.
Literally, like, the
Honorary
littlest
medal is
thing
a lot
can be
easier
game
than you
theory.
think. In short, game theory is the study of strategic choice.
Yeah,
It's
game theory is an
what
idea.
people are going to do and who's going to win.
It's not
the
just
game.
a channel, it's an
One of the most
idea.
famous example of a game theory scenario is the prisoner's dilemma.
Oh.
The two accomplices have just committed a crime and they're both given the chance to narc on the other one. If
Okay.
they both deny the crime, well, they both get a short prison sentence. If one of them denies the crime and the other rats him out, the narc walks free while his buddy is stuck in prison for a
What
long
if they
time.
both
And
narc?
if they both confess, they both get a medium sentence.
Yeah.
You can model the possible outcomes here in a nice, neat, mathy looking square. And while
Yeah.
technically the best outcome for both of them would be
So
to
it's
trust each other,
literally a game
yeah,
of,
they're
like,
criminals,
fucking
and they
take
don't know each other
or
that way.
split
And
the
because
money.
They don't trust each other by the math. Both of them narc on each other, and as a result, get a medium amount of prison time.
Except
Or,
no
well,
one
to be
wins.
Complicated and hypothetical. Over in England, they turned the whole thing into a game show where they say the word balls an uncomfortable amount of times.
Yeah.
Welcome to Golden Balls. Golden Balls.
Balls.
Witches, 12 balls. My balls are all golden.
What?
100 golden balls, and they're all bursting with money. Killer balls. 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 balls.
A lot of balls.
Well, game theory is
Way too many
lots of
balls.
cash jammed into a bunch of balls.
That's not a good thing.
Tell Mr.
Well, maybe it is, depending on who you are.
No, it has very real consequences for the world. Back when the US and USSR were on the brink of atomic annihilation, the principles of game theory helped both sides reach an agreement to slowly disarm their nuclear arsenals. If you want to know more about that story, Veritasium's recent video on game theory does
Yeah.
a great job telling it. And honestly, I can't.
I'm sorry for my outlets,
So
I'm just, you
thanks for
know,
all the
listening.
research for my final episode there, Derek. If you want an example that's a bit closer to home, though,
Yes?
here you go.
YouTube.
It's got it. See, YouTube
Yeah.
as a platform is just a bunch of zeros and ones, right? But YouTube as a community, it's a network of people constantly trying to make strategic decisions.
But of course.
Creators are players who are more or less rational people making videos that'll get you to watch and like,
More or
and
less.
comment and subscribe. You, the viewer, you're also a player in this. You're on
Yes.
a strategic mission to win the experience by finding the thing that's most satisfying to watch. And the people who run, or at least have run YouTube in the past, shout out to Todd, Jake, Neil, Ernest, Meg, Ariel, Susan, David, Fede, Vader, Stephanie, and Kim, they're all in a strategic game
Also
to
Lucy.
keep creators and viewers happy, while also figuring out the best possible outcome for YouTube as a company by
Yeah.
appeasing all the
Making
advertising
decisions
terrible.
to...
It is
Yeah.
seriously a complex strategic arena, and that's how you get decisions.
A lot of people
like
don't
use bright
get
green
that,
text,
but,
because it's
you
more
know.
likely to stand out in the sea of dark gaming thumbnails and more likely to get clicks. Launch shorts as a means to counterattack against TikTok. Do a video on something that's not trending so you can stand out from the pack, or maybe you lean in so you're suggested against the algorithm. Every video you watch watch everything.
I mean, most of the time you just want to do your own thing because it's unique.
Slap a big old game theory.
But some people do chase trends.
Clickbait green text in every thumbnail. All those hundreds of millions of subscribers to Jimmy and Ryan Trahan and Coco.
Yeah, Ryan Trahan, I watch him.
Where's our 200 million subscriber play button there, YouTube? In the end, it's all.
I watch Ryan Trahan. He makes some cool ass videos.
This week. Apparently, there's a Chrome extension that allows you to do exactly what I just described. It quote-unquote Matpatifies your YouTube feed by putting green text on like every.
Oh, it's a meme.
Just saying, we have reached the peak of human achievements. I, for one, really like this one, where it's Link and saying "Mommy's hungry." Traumatic on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Or there was one that I saw circulating online, Ryan Gosling doing a puppy interview, and the title is "Birth of a Killer." There was another one that showed up on the subreddit, Afton's Final Death Smash?
Oh no!
I gotta say, I am proud of the mark that I will leave on this platform.
Don't smash that!
Like, YouTube is game theory.
Don't smash that!
Interesting, but why does it matter to you, right? Why am I spending so much time talking about all of this in my final episode?
Why?
Well, just like I said, game theory can help in every strategic interaction that you have. And it's produced a literal strategy guide on the best way to live out your life. Tried and tested by all our grandfather theorists. But to truly understand that, we have to go back to where it all began, a glorified PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, here we go.
First, allow me to introduce you to, lights please,
Oh.
the Trust Game.
Oh.
I love this. We started
The
as
Trust
glorified
Game.
PowerPoint slides, and we're ending as glorified PowerPoint slides. Here's the TLDR of this one. The Trust Game was originally just named
computer
the computer
tournament.
tournament by a guy named Robert Axelrod. Clearly not the most creative with his titling conventions. Basically, this was the prisoner's dilemma or the golden balls thing.
Yeah.
Except here, there was one crucial difference. They're not just playing the game once, they are literally playing it hundreds of times, repeating it over and over again to see what strategies end up winning the most across a longer period.
Okay.
This then gives us a model that's
So it's
shockingly
500 balls.
light. And here,
Balls.
most of the time, you're not just thinking about what you have to do to win a single game, you have to actually think about the consequences of your action.
Yeah.
The more people think about the future, the more they're willing to cooperate because they don't want to screw themselves over down the road, you know? Again, for details on that experiment, check out Derek Veritasium's video where he talks about all of that, including having an interview with the game's creator. It's a very cool video.
Ooh.
I also borrowed his convention for that one, so thanks for the ladder and
Thank
the
you.
idea. There's
Yep.
Derek. You can also watch Dr.
I thought that was
Trust's video
tall.
on the
What?
topic, or, you know, the various TED Talks that are all about this experiment.
What does he need a
Link
ladder?
all of those down in the description below.
I thought
But
bro was at
to
least
jump
6
to
feet
the big
tall.
conclusion here, the best strategy to winning it big boils down to 4 key points.
Okay.
Number 1, be cooperative. Lead with trust. Assuming that the person you're playing with is your enemy right off the bat, it's not going to serve you well. Trust in others, it's going to let you win more frequently in the end. Secondly, don't be a pushover. Sure, it's good to be trusting, that is great, but the second that someone takes advantage of your trust, the winning strategy is to call them out on it and then immediately hold them accountable.
Okay.
Which leads nicely then to point number 3,
Be forgiving.
Don't hold a grudge. Don't be a mistress.
I think Twitter could use that info and tip.
That is a failing indeed.
You tell him, girl. You are exactly
Twitter
right.
needs to listen to that third tip. Don't hold grudges.
Sure, it hurts to have your trust broken. Staying open to the chance that other
I
people
feel like a lot of people need to have that too.
grow
Just
and learn
be
to get
forgiving
better,
in general.
That is the ideal solution here. The trust game showed that players who held their opponent accountable, but then forgave them, actually won out more often than any other strategy. And lastly, it's important to be honest and open about your strategy.
Again,
when people can't understand what you're
Twitter.
saying, that's then
And a lot of people need to learn to be
by being
fucking
It
honest.
breeds honesty in others. It allows you to build on that trust over time, one step, bit by bit. Across the thousands of rounds of testing, nice strategies that were fair and also firm ultimately won out the most. Now, when I read these outcomes,
That's
what struck me
interesting.
first was how they present a really hopeful view of the world. A hopeful view that I don't think a lot of us carry around a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy
Majority
to think
of
that
people
everyone out
don't.
there is out to get you. And
Twitter.
it's easier to just close off to people who've wronged us in the past, but math, and game theory specifically, proves that assumption's wrong.
This can
And,
be
hey,
like related to Twitter
thousands
and
of
life in
rounds of
general.
simulations, there is a very solid real-life example YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is a positive-sum game, which means that more than one person can win. And in fact, a lot of times, the more others win, the more you can win too.
Yay.
Just starting off, I was so mad and scared when Vsauce 3 released this video, calculating Sonic speed. I'd been working for a year on the channel at that point, grinding away and seeing a fair amount of growth. But in that moment, I saw a spin-off of one of YouTube's top subscribed channels just horning in on my territory of gaming science. It was like they were going to steamroll me. They were going to steal my audience away. So I did a video where I tried to stake my claim, and thus, Sonic is Slow was born.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, applying science to video games since April 18th of 2011. Recently, however, a new gaming scientist has come onto the scene. The good folks over at Vsauce 3 recently took a gander at a game series I covered in episode 5. It's a great video, except for one thing. It's wrong.
Listen to my voice in that.
It's wrong.
I'm so proud that I finally hit puberty, like 7 years into making these videos. Anyway, you can tell that I'm super salty in this one, right? I'm asserting that I did it first. I'm citing the dates. I am literally.
You're like, actually, I did this first, and I can prove that this is the opposite.
I got views from Vsauce. I saw that their video and mine were actually helping each other. I was so afraid of me losing a year of hard-earned progress that in reality, I wasn't just operating on my own island anymore. By unintentionally cooperating with each other,
I mean, there are other channels that do game theory now.
There were clearly enough views.
And theory channels in general.
Consulting kept hammering home this one point, that YouTube is a place where
like not just game theory, but there's a bunch of channels that delve into other kinds of theories.
Comparing notes on production because it can help you bowl. You actually see this kind of cooperative game theory in action with content houses, or projects like the QSMP where creators are helping each other and sharing audiences. On the flip side, there are creators who haven't done a good job of leading with trust, and who've approached YouTube as a zero-sum game, a place where there can only be one winner. And guess what? Didn't work. Back in 2020, a few of the top beauty creators tried to take each other down, encouraging viewers
James Charles,
trying to turn audiences against people that they thought were.
I forget who James Charles was beefing with.
For the views, and
Jeffree Star.
In fact, it backfired so badly that all of their channels took a massive hit. The beauty vertical, which was once a main pillar of YouTube's earliest days, now truly recovered. By working together, the platform thrives. Lights? But by thinking that you can only win when other people lose, well, that's when everyone loses.
Yes.
Kind of sad. Let's move on. But if you don't want to listen to mathematicians or YouTube meta-analyses, just look at me. Game Theory, the show, is a testament to those 4 lessons of game theory, the nerdy economics concept. Every person who's built this channel has led with trust.
Yes.
Ronnie, he put his own show on the back burner so he could dedicate his time to editing Game Theory. Trust
Rest in peace,
that we
Ronnie.
succeed more together. He helped the show to truly become what I had always dreamed.
Rest in peace, Ronnie.
I honestly wish that he could be here to this day so I could thank him so much for that.
Love you, man.
True for Goomba and Drake and Lee and Ryder and all
people that have not died, and Lee is actually
working on their own channels.
Heading one of the channels.
A real company in the medical field on the belief
that good for Steph.
We could actually make something really special together.
Good for Steph. Good for her.
Is actually right here behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
Jason, who you know is the guy that we blame all the time on GT Live.
Hey!
Jason was Theorist's first full-time employee.
Jason!
He jumped in there when all we had was a kitchen table and a cat that he was constantly allergic to. And Sudafed, you have this man to thank for your current network.
Because Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec.
You have taken
Nice.
20 pills over the years?
But all medically prescribed, though, I promise.
Yeah, no.
And they want more of it when I join Theorist. That's very, very interesting. Nah.
Across all the channels for years, like, this man is the unsung hero of everything you've probably ever watched across any of the channels. Without him, without you. Without you.
You are a literal hero, Jason. You are a literal hero, Jason.
Don't get back there, okay? Enough of you. I gotta thank other people. You know, friendship first, but also working together to create awesome stuff, right? And if you're talking about unsung heroes on this channel, there is one man who also deserves a call out, and his name is Yossi. He is our audio wizard. He is the man who I have trusted with my voice for 9 years. He has had to suffer through more hours of my voice than
and also outtakes.
I am so sorry, Yossi. I am so
He
sorry
probably
for
has to
all
suffer
the
through
burps
all the
and weird
outtakes.
edits and weird diatribes and jump scares that Ali has given me over the
Yeah,
years.
through all the
He was young
outtakes
pro
and
when he first
audio
hooked up with
stuff.
Snow, but you know what he was willing to do? He was willing to learn.
Probably has to go through
And
hours upon hours of just Matt rambling
and the
about
same goes for another member of
anything.
the team who you've never gotten to see, but was actually there before the channel was even monetized,
Mhm.
which is kind of crazy to think about. You don't know Dan Levitt, but Dan was
We don't
another
know Dan
person
Levitt.
first who actually saw potential in me and in these channels as a whole, offering to become my manager, even though he had never managed a YouTuber before. He
Aw.
just jumped in with 2 feet and said, "Hey,
See, that's
I got a brand
commitment.
deal in the past, but
He saw that you could do
he did,
great things,
and then he
Matt.
got me literally hundreds more. He has
He
his
thought
own
that you could do
management
great
company,
things.
and he manages some of the biggest sports creators on all of YouTube. I can say with complete confidence that this company and my career would have looked totally different had it not been for Dan. And his career and his company would have looked totally different without me. He and I have built businesses parallel to each other, right next to each other, using cooperative game theory for over a decade.
Yes.
He trusts me to make good decisions on YouTube, and I trust him to make good decisions as my manager. And we both benefit in the long run.
Oh, don't
Perhaps
lag
the
on
most
me.
important person in all
Don't lag on me.
trusting relationships is you.
Don't lag on me.
You guys, here, I wear you on my wrist these days.
Don't lag on me, please.
Have been the best example of game theory in the history of the show Game Theory. Every time you click on one of these videos, you are leading with trust. You are saying, you know what, I'm going to give this one a chance, especially on those episodes that are covering topics that you've never even heard of. And on my end, I've always tried my best to fulfill on that promise and make sure that your trust pays off by delivering a great, well-researched, fun, a lot of times stupid video. And yeah, there have been plenty of times where I've missed the mark, where you weren't happy about a topic, or I said something wrong, or my research was bad, or whatever, and I needed to learn about that. And so you acted exactly as you should, according to that trust game. You called me out in those moments.
Yeah.
You showed me that I had made a mistake. But more importantly, you were willing to forgive. You gave me a chance to learn and grow as a creator and as a person. And look at this. We all won. Look at this thing that we managed to build together. Don't tell anyone else. I mean, there's 3 of them here in the room, but like the rest of them downstairs. You guys, you've always been the most important member of this team. Whether or not you ever
You're gonna make me cry,
and now,
Matt.
as new hosts step in,
You're gonna make me
they're
fucking cry.
obviously gonna have to learn a lot, and they're gonna have to earn your trust just like I did over a prolonged period of time. But I hope that you approach them with the same sense of cooperation.
Oh, don't worry, Tom. I'm sure they'll do a fantastic job.
Well, I might be leaving as host of this show.
Yeah.
Game Theory, it'll never leave. It'll never leave me, and it'll never leave you. We are all Game Theory, which honestly is why I thought it was fitting for you guys
Yeah.
to be the one to say this.
But hey!
Oh my god.
That's just a theory.
It's just a theory!
Just a theory.
It's just a theory. A game theory.
Class dismissed. Thanks for the theories, Matpat.
But hey, that's just
Thank you, Matt.
Just a theory.
Thank you.
Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just
Thank you, Matt.
for everything.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Oh, FNAF! John FNAF!
Just a theory.
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 And thank you for everything that you have done, Matt.
That's just a theory.
Thank you for everything, Matt. Oh, here we go.
A game theory.
We'll miss you, Matt. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you for making this channel, because...
Thanks for watching.
And thank you for being a part of our lives for the past 13 years.
For 2.
I got something
Huh?
I gotta do.
Okay, this isn't over.
Yes.
This isn't over. Dude, now Matt gets to actually, like, live. Instead of just spending hours upon hours on, like, theorizing and writing scripts and investigating and looking into things and doing research. Where are you?
You ready?
Oh, what's gonna happen? What's happening?
I've been expecting you.
Ooh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Wait, what? The Lawkeeper ending? Wait, whoa. Hang on. Hang on. So...
But hey, that's just a theory.
What?
Just a theory.
What is this? Tiny Aura?
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so these are all the theories. These are all the finales. So...
Vacation!
Final theories plus all endings.
How do you think they're doing back at the office?
What's the matter? Can't reach?
Leave it to Matt to make his final theory a multiple ending theory. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, why can no play makes a theory?
Rise, avatars. It's time to overtake the editors.
So which one's the canon ending?
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah. You know, my body still has those weird tan markings from the sunscreen episode.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Cool. Chaos ending. We chose violence. Oh, this is the Lawkeeper ending, so let's go to ending number 3, which is the meme ending. Meme! Anyway. Meme!
What now?
Meme. What?
Nope, I'm out.
Oh. No. She's not having it.
Let's go!
What is this? What is this?
You do realize that lunch is the most...
What the fuck is this?
Hold his jaws of justice!
These are just all memes. Yeah, okay, I'm not watching that. 4 out of 6. What is this? The insanity ending.
Thanks for watching.
Does Matpat go insane or something? What's going on?
What now?
You know, I actually have to do something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Wait right there.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Are you up there?
Oh, red light? That's not, like... That's not concerning at all.
Oh, what is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
What? Huh?
Oh, this is crazy.
Stephanie, I figured it out.
What?
I figured it out. Listen,
Oh.
listen to me. then we have figured it out. Okay. Gregory wasn't a robot, and Vanessa wasn't a robot. It was me.
Uh-oh.
You're real.
You're a robot too, Stephanie. You're the robot.
Oh shit.
Keeping and pooping in your head. Keep peeping and pooping, Stephanie. You're a robot.
Oh god.
All you have to do is count the toes, Stephanie. 5 toes. 5 fingers. Wouldn't you like to be a robot too?
Oh. Shit. The insanity ending, 4 out of 6. Okay, let's see the 5 out of 6. The horror ending. Oh god. What? Oh shit. True. Oh, analog horror? You turn this into a fucking analog horror thing? Sky watching. Wait a minute, those are all things from already existing mediums of analog horror. Sky watching is Gemini. No, that's Local 58. The Think Principle is from Mandela Catalog. What?
The emergency alert system has issued a code gray for your local area. There is a dangerous person or predator nearby.
Oh god.
Evacuate the area immediately. Again, this is not a test.
What? TCV breaking news.
Last night, a shocking discovery was made. The bodies of internet personalities Matthew and Stephanie Patrick were found in their home, mutilated by what officers described as...
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
In their home, mutilated. Personalities Matthew and Stephanie Patrick were found in their...
There was something in the, oh god. Yeah, they got the Mandela stretch face.
Mutilated by
the altered face.
As follows the similar mysterious death.
Oh my god. What the fuck? I am near. I hunger. Oh, you hunger for what? Mysterious man. Oh. Using the fucking man image, but just morphing that. That's... Oh, shit. The horror ending. What? Yeah, Matpat's doing an analog horror then. Okay, so finally we have the 6th ending. What is this? Is this the true ending? The real ending.
Thanks for watching.
The real ending.
That was the best one.
Great. Awesome.
The real ending. Nice.
Alright, cutting.
Nice.
After the first one, it's all downhill from there. Yeah.
This feels real. Like, this feels like actually just like their reactions.
Finally, this channel salesman mind.
He's gone.
No more edible underwear episodes. Interrupting my perfect program.
I'm pitching baloney bra.
Baloney bra.
Then I changed to baloney bra with cheese though.
Is that a food theory or is that?
That could be both. Star theory is the food theory. Edible songs. You know?
Theory, you analyze whether or not like there's a lot of bacteria.
Can you make something that would work? That would be
Can you wear it and then eat it?
Film theory is
it's just porn.
Analyzing porn, frame by frame.
yes.
Oh, spot on.
Hey, Stephanie, my name is Tom.
Come on.
Dawn. Can you do but hey, that's just a theory.
Boy, it's just a theory.
What?
Game theory.
Basically, just drop all consonants.
Yeah.
I love how he's swallowing all of them.
You gotta say it's like a game theory in it, right?
Yeah.
It's one of them game theories, isn't it, bro?
It's like game there, right?
One of them game theories.
Usually we post on Saturdays. But sometimes it's late, so it's Tuesday.
Tuesday. I knew that. I knew that was coming. Damn.
Congratulations, you did it. You found the real canon ending, the final, most secret ending by painstakingly combing over the last 5 weeks of videos, poring tirelessly over literal hours of content, searching for those brief Easter eggs, cobbling them together into mysterious URLs. Either that or, you just click the link in the description of the final video. Both totally valid solutions. Regardless of how you got here, a winner's you. Congratulations, you've graduated. And when I call this the real ending, that's exactly what this is. It's real. Because let me tell you, the skills that you've gotten over the years here on the channel, critically thinking about spooky bears, fast food, analog horror, and soapy legs, that sense of curiosity and fun, that's not gonna go away. That carries with you.
We love you,
where
Matt.
it matters most. Out
We really do.
in the real world. And all that spreads. It grows. Enthusiasm and positivity and curiosity, critical thought, they're infectious in the best ways possible. For all the jokes that constantly get made about me losing my mind and going insane, that right there, that is what being a theorist truly means. Sharing a love of learning with others. It has been an honor to be your YouTuber, your entertainer, your teacher, your parasocial friend, whatever role I've played in your life. Thank you. And you know what? I look forward to continuing that through the little website and newsletter that I have going on, as well as all the projects that I'm working on for you right now. But even more than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist, questioning the lore alongside your friends. You're the food theorist, doing bizarre flavor experiments in your kitchen. Go wild with some new style, or try a film that deviates from the mainstream. You're the theorist, Steph, and I cannot wait to see what you discover. Because rest assured, I will be watching. Remember, this isn't an ending. Well, technically it is an ending because it's the real ending, but you get what I'm saying. This isn't an ending. Instead, this is a brand new, exciting beginning. And that's not a theory. That right there, that's a fact. With
because we know game theory is not ending, it's just evolving into a new era. An era where there's not just one person spearheading all 4 channels, it is 4 separate people spearheading each channel with their own specific set of skills. And I can't wait to see what they come up with. Santi, Amy, I forgot what his name is, and Tom. I can't wait to see what they come up with. And I can't wait to see how they handle everything in this space, because we will all accept them with open arms. And that right there, that is what a game theorist will do. Thank you for watching. I will see all of you in the next video, where we hopefully will continue Unaltered 66, get through the final few videos of Unaltered 66, and then maybe check out another Delta rating ARG, Staggering Winds or the Azure Lane ARG. See y'all then. Bye.